Greetings, Thurgood Marshall family. My name is Destiny Gilliard, and I'm a rising senior at Fayetteville State University, majoring in criminal justice with a minor in pre-law and paralegal studies. My educational journey is deeply tied to survival, healing, and a promise I made to myself. I want to rewrite the story I was born into. I grew up in a household marked by instability, emotional trauma, and domestic violence. My father was an alcoholic, and my absence left my mother to carry the weight of raising me alone while navigating her own trauma and her own financial stresses. We faced housing instability, emotional strain, and financial hardship. Things I did not always have the language for, but I always felt inside. These early experiences shaped how I see the world and the kind of woman who I am becoming today. I am a type of woman who refuses to be silent in the face of injustice and who is determined to fight for those who are often overlooked. Today, I am a full-time rising senior at Fayetteville State University, majoring in criminal justice with a minor in pre-law and paralegal studies. I am the first in my family to pursue a higher education at that level. But even with this opportunity, I face significant financial barriers. My mother and I live from paycheck to paycheck with little to no financial cushion. She works extremely hard, but most of our income goes toward basic living expenses like food, utilities, and transportation. I don't have the application fee, academic materials, or professional attire. Every semester, I worry about how we'll afford textbooks, lab fees, or even gas money to get to class. I often found myself choosing between personal necessities and school related costs. Despite these challenges, I am highly involved in my campus and community. I serve as the president of Democracy Matters, where I lead civic engagement work. I'm a mentor through the Matriculation Institute, a mentee through the LEAD program, and I volunteer regularly with organizations like Guardian Ad Litem, the Durham Crisis Response Center, and the Black Girls Leadership Academy. I answer crisis calls for women in danger. I show up to court hearings for children navigating traumatic custody cases. And I do all of this not for recognition or credit, but because I know what it's like to be a child in crisis, because I made it through the storm, the darkness, and I want to be a light for someone else, that they can persevere through these hard times. But the truth is, I'm tired. I overwork myself trying to juggle everything and often neglect my own care in this process. I don't have the luxury of only being a student. I am a leader, a caregiver, an advocate, and still trying to heal from my past. This scholarship would not only just ease a financial burden, it will allow me space to breathe. It will help me cover academic costs, prepare for law school, and pursue unpaid opportunities that align with my future career in family law. I eventually want to open a nonprofit that provides legal and emotional support to women and children affected by domestic violence, especially in Charlotte, North Carolina, where I was raised. I even hope to secure a job one day at a local crisis center, continuing this work long after graduation. This funding means something important to me. I can continue on this path without sacrificing my mental health or my academic performance. It means I can stop worrying about how to make ends meet and focus on fulfilling the purpose I believe God gave me to advocate, to protect, and to serve people. I don't take asking for help lightly, but I know this investment will not go to waste. It will help me build a future attorney and advocate who turns her pain into purpose, destiny. And I will use every ounce of my story to uplift others that face these traumatic situations. Thank you so much, Thurgood Marshall, for tuning in. I hope to be chosen as a potential candidate for this scholarship. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.